So my name is Duane. I'm a journeyman lineman and I work as a construction manager for MJ Electric. So I've worked for MJ now for 14 years. We were just out doing some work on the right-of-way. I'd been going through and doing some quality control checks on the section of line that we just pulled in and clipped in. And when I got to the end of the right-of-way, I was sitting on the temporary construction access, wound up just touching base with my project manager and wrapped up the call with him, pulled out onto the highway, and didn't drive but about a quarter of a mile when I noticed there was a kid laying in the ditch, kind of writhing around, and dirt bike on its side. Nobody else was anywhere around, so I put the strobes on in my truck and pulled up, just jumped out real quick to, see what was going on. And the young man seemed to be in a considerable amount of pain, and he was clutching his knee. And I kind of did a double check again and went, well, there's nobody else around here. So I tried to get him to calm down a little bit and, just trying to be reassuring. Hey, you're going to be all right, but, what's going on here? Is there anybody here with you? And he kept telling me his knee really hurt. Right about that time, another one of our crews was mobbing down the road, and one of the guys saw me there. He pulled his truck around, got out. He's like, hey, what happened? I said, well, he wiped out with his dirt bike. I said, do me a favor. I said, just hang with him for a second. I said, I'm going to go run and try and find something in my truck that we can get him to rest his head on. So I went to my truck and found a hooded sweatshirt that was pretty bulky. I brought that back to the kid, said, hey, I know your knee hurts, but can you just try and lay your head back and try not to move around any more than what you have to? I said to Daniel, the other guy that was with us, I said, just hang with him a second. I'm going to go call 911. So I went back and just kind of repositioned my truck a little bit to make room for, the folks from 911 to get in there and do their thing. So, being part of MJ, safety's always been, the big priority that we talk about every day. We start our day out every day with safety. And it doesn't just go to the safety of us and our crew, but it's also for everybody else, the general public. We share the roads with people, we share our right-of-ways with other people. And everybody that I work with would have done the same thing that I did that day. Another one of our crew members stopped by. So everything that we're taught to do, from keeping our basic first aid, CPR up, we carry first aid kits and AEDs around in all of our trucks so that, we are there and available to help, whether it's our people or just people in the general public. It was really actually nice to be able to help someone out there. And we come into a lot of communities and we work, and most of the time we're just construction workers that have the road shut down, we're in somebody's way, we're tearing up their fields or, in general, just disrupting their lives. So, it was a really good feeling to be able to stop and do something nice for somebody else and just to remind them all that we're not a permanent part of their community, but we want to be good neighbors while we are part of their community. My name is Duane. I'm a journeyman lineman. I work as a construction manager for MJ Electric. This is my Quanta Commitment Coin story.